Okay, I want to talk a little bit about cheating, specifically cheating on tests. Okay, and a little bit of a warning, this is potentially an unpopular opinion. Okay, so I hear a lot of conversation. I see a lot of emails, I read a lot of group messages about how to stop cheating in the virtual world. And again, I'm focusing on tests. Okay, but I hear it a lot, like a real lot. So I thought I should weigh in. Here's the reality: kids cheat, adults cheat. Ask any adult, and if they're being honest, I think they will agree with me. Kids always have, they always will. They will find a way, whether we're in person or virtual. So, how are they cheating? Well, you just need to do a quick Google search or TikTok. TikTok yields a variety. And it's going to show you a multitude of ways that kids are cheating. If I can find it that easily, so can students. So I'm going to share just a few that I've uncovered that, in my opinion, get some points for creativity. So in-person tests, writing notes on the sticky part of water bottles, leaving backpacks open at their side next to them with notes in plain view, writing answers on fingernails. No, really, that's A plus for effort. Literally taking the time to write notes on your fingernails, putting note cards inside sleeves, leaving to use the bathroom, getting questions from previous class periods. If you don't think that's happening, well, I don't think you're being that honest about to yourself, at least, about it. Homework. Obviously, this has been happening long before we were in the middle of a pandemic. Students share screenshots, they divide the work up and share answers, they Google the worksheet and just copy the answers. Okay. In the virtual world, some things do change. Google is literally at their fingertips all the time. Many students have access to another device to use. So I can have my computer screen here and I can have my phone sitting up here next to it. Students can use group chats, Discord calls, taping notes on their desk, the wall around their computer. Okay, in the virtual world, there is literally just so much available to them. And every time I have seen teachers try to squash that, students get even more creative. So, what are teachers to do? What are you supposed to do if kids just are going to cheat? Now, this does not mean 100% of students cheat 100% of the time, but most, if not all, students are cheating some of the time. So, maybe we should divert the focus from cheating. So, focus on learning, focus on mastery, focus on more than just tests. Students will surprise you. Quite frankly, they do surprise me. And sometimes when teachers focus on cheating, so do the students. Okay, it's kind of that self-fulfilling prophecy. So let's look at some of my 100% virtual test results. So I'm not focusing on cheating. What's happening when students take my tests, right? I don't talk about cheating. I just really don't bring it up. We talk about plagiarism and citing sources in projects, absolutely. Beyond that, I trust my students, and I think the results show the respect and trust is mutual. So here I have four sets of results. Two are from anatomy, those are on the left side. Two are from my seventh grade class, those are on the right side. Okay, you can see my anatomy classes much larger. You can see there is a range of scores. Okay, all of my students are not scoring 90 and above. Okay, you can see that they all have basically the same median score. Okay, and I still have students who get failing grades. Not that I want students to get a failing grade at all. That is not my goal. I want all students to pass. But I think the point I'm trying to make in showing this is that students are still getting a range of scores. Okay, and not all of the students are getting 90 or above, clearly. So what? Well, those scores, to be honest, are not that far off my scores from when we are in person. And even if that were way off, we're in a pandemic. Kindness, grace. Plus, I allow test corrections where students can earn another test grade that's 10 points or higher, um, or a minimum of a 65. I also use strategies of partner and group quizzes and a note card cheat sheet. Those I use primarily in a in-person setting. Students are more than just a number. Okay. I allow retakes, I allow resubmissions, task corrections. I'll modify assignments if needed. By focusing on cheating, the number becomes the important piece. I don't believe the number is the important piece. My students are learning. I love teaching them, and I'm so proud of their work on tests and beyond. So, my advice, let it go. Show kindness and grace. Give students opportunities to show their learning, both with and without tests. We all sometimes try to do things the easy way. I'll put myself in that category too. But maybe, just maybe, if the number on a test isn't such a big deal, students might truly surprise and even amaze you. Okay, so there's my take. Students are going to cheat. It's your choice whether or not to focus on it. In my opinion, it's not worth it.